Hi, I'm Surabhi from India, Bangalore. I'm doing this video to discuss about why I'm passionate about the particular SDG that I have taken up. The SDG that I have taken up is about good health and well-being, and the sub-theme is non-communicable disease, under which I have taken up diabetes. Diabetes has become endemic in our country, and India is the diabetic capital with probably 87 million diabetic people by 2030, which is like really huge. Also, diabetes is very common among everyone's family. My father has diabetes, my mother has diabetes, my grandmother has diabetes, had diabetes, my two uncles have diabetes, my father's younger brother has diabetes, my father-in-law has diabetes, and it's considered to be a it's treated very lightly because almost everyone has diabetes and nobody takes it seriously. Also, people do not have much diet options if when the doctor says stop eating, reduce eating rice or reduce eating carbohydrate, because Indian meals mostly consist of carbohydrate and starchy food like rice, chapati, potatoes, and other things. So this I'm passionate about this particular disease because my dear grandmother was a victim of this disease. She passed away in the year of 2017, which I feel could have been prevented if she was not diabetic, or if she had managed her diabetes. I'm still not over the fact that she passed away because of something like diabetes. It was an unnecessary death. I feel I feel like I could save her. I always have that feeling that maybe if we had come up with something to manage diabetes, maybe she would have still been with me here today. My grandmother was a very adventurous woman. She would go in search of wildflowers every day, because in Hinduism we offer flowers to gods every morning during our prayers. So she would go to great lengths and great distance to search for some interesting and wild flowers to offer to gods every single day. She would climb trees, and she would walk kilometers just to get some flowers. And on one particular day she got herself injured, but nobody took it seriously because it was a very small injury. But as time passed, the injury grew bigger and bigger and never healed. And when I went to visit her, the injury shocked me because her flesh was exposed. She would cover it every day with bandage, and she would apply antiseptic and everything. But when I asked her to show me her injury, it was gruesome. It was her flesh was exposed, and it looked very huge. Even it was small, but it became huge. So I took her to the doctor, and the doctor gave us two options: either surgery or large amount of medication. And my grandmother opted for medicines. Obviously, she hated surgery. She was scared of surgeries somehow. It also required her to take those medicines on top of her heart medicines and diabetes medicines. So she would start taking those medicines, and she used to take my grandfather would inject her insulin every day to help her manage her diabetes without forgetting, which is amazing. So she would take her heart medicine, she would take insulin, and then she would take medicines for these injuries. And a few days later, when I went back to my place, she would call me and tell me that she feels like she would call me back to visit her again. And I wondered why, because I had just visited her a few weeks ago, and why would she be calling again? But I felt some sort of like something, like I felt like she knew that something is going to happen to her. I'm not sure. And she also told me that the medicines are making her feel weak, and uh, uh, she felt like her heart is slowing down or something. I'm not really I am not really sure what she meant by that. She said that the medicines are taking toll on her, and I thought, okay, maybe it's just the side effect of the medicine, and nothing to worry as long as the injury heals. But on the year eve of 2017, she sadly passed away because of some heart complication, and because of cardiac arrest. She passed away, and that shocked me. I felt like maybe I could have done something, about the injury. Maybe, I'm not sure. Of course, my grandfather was already giving her insulin to help her manage diabetes, and but somewhere in me, I feel like maybe if there was a cure for diabetes, or there was something for diabetes that help people manage it better, maybe she would have still been with me. I feel like it's my responsibility to not let this happen to anyone else. She could have lived some more years. She wanted to live some more years because she had that love for life. She really loved living her life, and because she was so scared of surgeries, it showed that she really wanted to live her life. She feared that she might die during surgery or something. So it clearly indicated that she really wanted to live some more years, and because of that small injury, uh, she died. I mean, that is something that's something that I'm not able to get over, and I think I have this is what makes me emotional about the disease. Until my grandmother's death, I never took diabetes very seriously. I had a very myopic idea about what diabetes is and what are the effects of diabetes. But only after her death, I started learning and researching more about diabetes, and I feel like we need to take a very urgent measure regarding diabetes, or we might lose an entire generation to diabetes. Thank you.